A breakup in your early 20s is probably one of the most common yet least talked about experiences from everyone in your life. One second you're planning your future together, and then the next second you're sitting on your bathtub floor, ugly crying, listening to sad girl playlists on repeat. And you're telling me that my mama went through this? Are you kidding me? It's not even just losing your person, losing your best friends, losing a friend group, losing their family. I've been through too many breakups and they never got easier. But if I knew the things I'm gonna talk about in this video, I could have saved myself so much time and so much puppiness. Let's talk about all the things that I wish I knew before my breakups, because apparently my brain checked out before my freaking heart could. Silly little me. Let's get into it. I'm kind of losing my voice right now. I'm gonna bring you inside of my brain a little bit, and we're gonna be real and raw and authentic, of course. I've spent so much time reflecting, going through everything, taking my time to figure out what went right and what went wrong, and of course how I can make it better for the next relationship that I'm in. Also, just some things that I need to understand while I'm single. So we're gonna go through, I have them all written down, we're gonna go through the 10 things. I'm just gonna number them off and then we'll chit chat about them a little bit. First thing is closure doesn't come from them. The amount of times that I went back and thought that, you know, let's just have one more conversation, let's chat one more time, let's meet up one more time, let me ask one more question. I did it so much, it's almost embarrassing, because I literally thought that I was so close to understanding why it happened, why they did that to me, if I went wrong, like what did I do about it? But that is so negative, and that is literally just repeating a cycle of trying to understand someone else's thoughts. And that's a good thing in hindsight, but also you're never gonna know everybody's every single thought. The only thing you can be responsible for is you and your thoughts and your reactions to things. And even if you did ask these questions, you're gonna get an answer and then you're gonna be like, well, what about this? What about that? It's never gonna end. I hate to break it to you, but that loop of trying to find closure and asking questions, it's never gonna end. You need to get your closure by looking inside of yourself. You need to figure out who you are and what you want in a partner. And I can bet you if you guys broke up, that is not your soulmate. Point blank. So look inside you, get your closure from you, don't get your closure from them. Second thing is you can miss somebody and still not want them back. It is so valid for you to be upset about it ending, to wish they could come back, to wish you could have that love again. Usually just means that you love the idea of them, and you love the idea of being loved, and you love the idea of giving your love to other people. But I don't want you to mistake that for actually missing them and needing their love. That also plays a part into my most recent video where I talked more about, like, you can miss him and still move on. That basically just sums everything up. And I kind of peeked into number 3, that healing isn't linear. Healing is a roller coaster. Healing is a scribbled up ball. Healing is messy, healing is clean, healing is you're good one day, the next day you're hurting. That is totally normal, everybody goes through it. It's not a one size fits all, and it's not set on a certain timeline. It's not fair for somebody to be like, oh, you guys broke up a month ago, you should be over it. No. Who would? No. That is just not how that works. Healing is messy, and that's how it should be. I mean, maybe you're on a path of healing and everything is just perfectly going up in a straight line. Good for you. But that is so rare to have it be such a clean slate, because we're humans. We have emotions. We have a ton of emotions. I mean, there's 7 stages of grief. So why would we be on a linear path of healing? Number 4, I posted a short about this. After you break up, you do not have to stay friends. You can choose to stay friends if you want to. You can choose to cut it off cold turkey. It's definitely up to the circumstances of the situation. My short that I posted was about how we broke up, we agreed to be friends, and then he blocked my phone number, and it felt like a second breakup. Since we had grown up together in a way, we agreed to stay friends because we were friends before. We were going to be friends after, but staying friends, being caught up in everything they're doing, having those mutual friends can get unhealthy and negative pretty fast. People say if you're mature, you can stay friends, or if you're mature, you cut them off. I don't think it's a scale of mature or not. I think it really is just circumstantial. You have to take in consideration what is best for you in the long run. I wish I had an answer as to which one you should go with. 5, the fear of being alone is worse than the thought of it. When we're single, we're like, oh, this is lovely. I love being single. I can do what I want, all of these things. And then when you're alone at nighttime or whatever, you're like, I hate this. I miss having a person. I'm so lonely. When you are thinking about the fact that you're not in a relationship, you're gonna sit and you're gonna bathe in that, because that is all you're letting yourself think about. I'm not saying don't sit in your feelings, because you need to get through them to get over them, but I'm just saying the idea of being alone sounds way worse than it actually feels. Being your own person, doing whatever you want, being happy in your own ways, it is so amazing. So don't let your fears hold you back. In reality, it's gonna go way better than you thought it would. Everything goes way better than you think it will. Comment below one thing that you were so focused on it going so bad and it actually went super good. You can't control it. It's gonna be what's gonna be. Okay. Number 6, you won't get the closure that you thought you needed. They might not say sorry. They might never walk you through why it happened. Honestly, they might move on like nothing happened and never talk to you again, and you're gonna hate every single minute of it. But that is so okay. That is perfectly fine. That's how it goes. You don't need them to validate your pain and your feelings, because your feelings are valid. Every single thing that you're going through, that you're thinking about, that you're feeling, they're all valid. And coming to terms with your own reasoning as to why you feel like that versus asking somebody why they made you feel like that, it's gonna help you advance. The easiest way for both parties to move on is to just move on, reflect, find yourself, do all the things to get you better. Because at the end of the day, you are the love of your life. You've been with you since birth, you're gonna be with you until death. Number 7, I want this one to click in your brain. Your breakup doesn't define your worth. Just because a relationship between you and a partner didn't work out, it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you. Everyone's their own person. You might have made mistakes in those moments. You might have thought they made mistakes. You might have said things that you wish you didn't. But at the end of the day, you can't change that. The only thing you can do is look at them, reflect on them, and figure out how you're going to get better for next time. Your value isn't determined by someone's inability to see your worth. Doing things out of the hurt in their heart, and they're bashing on you, and they're putting you down and all this stuff, that does not mean that it's true. Because most likely it's not true. Because you are an amazing person. The fact that you're watching this video explains you are literally an amazing person, and you want to be better, and you want to make people happy. Right? Right. Your worth is not defined by what they say. It's not defined by the fact that you guys broke up. There's nothing wrong with you just because a relationship with one person didn't work out. Okay. Let's go. Number 8. The pain will teach you more than it breaks you. This one was a big one for me because I genuinely thought that the breakups I'd gone through were going to destroy me. It taught me what I want, taught me what I need in the relationship, taught me what I need from a partner, and it taught me how to be a better partner for the future coming up. Pain hurts, breakups hurt, but that's the point of it. You need to be in the mindset that all of this is a learning lesson. This is cliche, but this is literally a bump in the road. When I say look into it and reflect on who you are and what happened, I mean like start a journal. Write down what went wrong, what went good. then I want you to write down what you want in your dream partner. This is gonna be like the other parent of your kids. It's gonna be the person that you grow old with. And this is gonna be the person that helps you walk up the stairs when you're 90 years old and your back is about to break. So you need to choose them wisely. Write them down and describe them word for word, picture perfect. And then you're gonna reference that, and those are gonna be your standards. After that, you're gonna write down who your dream self is. How would people describe you? You're gonna read that, and you're gonna become that person. Which, again, the fear of it sounds louder than the reality of it. Say you want to dress fancy every day, start. Dress fancy tomorrow, dress fancy every day. That's going to be your new self right there. If you are tired of being upset about the breakup, wake up, choose to put a smile on your face, and move through it. Look for the positives in literally everything, because I promise you, there's a positive to everything in this world. Number 9, romantic love isn't the only kind of love you need in your life. Being single made so much space in my heart for the things that I love in my everyday life. The love that I had been overlooking beforehand, the kind of love that comes from your friends, that comes from solo quiet time listening to your favorite music, the love that comes from sitting, drinking hot cocoa or something and watching a sunset, the little things that you can get distracted from when you are so focused on one person. This one's really hitting on how people can get in relationships, put all your eggs in one basket, and if that basket falls over, you have no other eggs. All your eggs are gone. Don't lose sight of every single thing that makes you happy. Keep your partner's basket a little bit more full, but you need to have eggs in other baskets as well. That's gonna make the breakup easier. Number 10. This one's also cliche, but hear me out. You're gonna be grateful that you broke up in the end. Not because you didn't appreciate it, not because it didn't fuel you, but because you outgrew it. If you started dating them 7 years ago, think of how much you've changed in the last 7 years, how much they've changed in the last 7 years. The change of one of the partners is what created the loss of feelings, or what created the divide between the two of you. That's not your soulmate. Your soulmate is someone that you can settle down with, and you're gonna last the next 50 years with, and you're gonna go through up and downs with them. And it's the same person. Your soulmate's not someone that you've changed too much, I don't know who you are anymore. That's not fair. That's saying that you're too mature for them and they can't accept it. If they are so comfortable letting you go, they're not meant to be with you in the end of it. If you are so comfortable breaking up with me 17 times, then how do I know you're going to be comfortable helping me raise our children? If you are comfortable being able to walk out and call it quits after one argument, how are you going to last 50 years when I break my foot and I need you to get me water and you complain about it? We're just not going to be doing that. That's not fair for anybody to go through. And karma is exactly what you deserve. Whether it's good or bad, good karma goes to good people. So keep that in mind. Love you.